I'd been suspicious of Laura for weeks. The late-night texts, the secretive smiles, and the constant excuses for why she had to leave or couldn't talk. It all added up to something that didn't feel right. Every time I asked, she brushed it off. "You're overthinking, Tom. You know I'd never hurt you." But that Friday night, when she said she was going out with Sophie, her best friend, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. I tried to ignore it, but the knot in my stomach refused to go away. Later that night, I realized I'd left my wallet at her apartment. I decided to swing by and grab it, telling myself it was no big deal. But as I approached the door, I noticed the lights were on. That was strange. She was supposed to be out. I let myself in and immediately heard faint music coming from the bedroom, and then laughter. I walked down the hallway, my heart pounding in my chest. I knew I was about to see something that would change everything. When I pushed the door open, my world shattered. Laura was in bed, completely topless, tangled in the sheets with another man. Her hair was a mess, her face flushed, and the guy next to her, some stranger, was just as disheveled. Her eyes widened in shock when she saw me. "Tom!" she gasped, scrambling to grab the sheet and cover herself. The guy didn't even bother to move, just leaned back and stared at me like he didn't have a care in the world. "What the hell is this?" I demanded, my voice shaking with a mix of anger and betrayal. "Tom, it's not what it looks like," Laura stammered, but her panicked expression told me everything I needed to know. I stood there for a moment, frozen, letting the reality of what I'd walked into sink in. Then, without a word, I turned and walked out, slamming the door behind me. Her voice chased after me down the hallway. "Bob, Tom, please, let me explain." But I didn't stop. There was nothing left to explain.